Hello there, I'm John Stevenson, the Guaranteed Retirement Guy. And the question we have today is, should I consult an expert before purchasing an annuity? Of course, you know the answer to that question. And probably right now, if you're looking for an annuity, you probably have an advisor who's pitching one to you. Maybe you have an annuity guy that you reached out, maybe someone like me, and you're just wondering, all right, who's the expert here? There's so many people that want to sell me an annuity. They want all these commissions. Who is the expert? Who is the person that I should trust to really give me the best advice? Okay. Well, we're all going to make money if we sell you an annuity. Okay. So you can count on some advice being biased because people want to sell you an annuity, right? Well, if you're already in the annuity market, but you're not sure who to trust, usually what I recommend is looking for someone who specializes in annuities alone. And the reason why I say that is because there are a lot of advisors out there who advise you on investing, maybe stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, a lot of different types of investing, and that's their wheelhouse. Okay, they're really, really good at that. But they all also have access to annuities. But a lot of times they do not know how to answer the questions for those. And so again, I would respectfully ask you, if you are looking for an annuity, work with an advisor like me and commit to working with someone like me to purchase that annuity. Don't take that information and take it to your other advisor and have them sell it to you. Okay. It's a disservice to people like me who are out here and who really specialize in trying to help you find the best annuity. One other thing that's going to help you though is going to a website. If you go to my website, johnstevenson.com, you'll notice that there are a lot of annuities to choose from. You can actually search all of the annuities on the market. And that's of course because I specialize in annuities. I sell hundreds of annuities and I help people all across the nation purchase annuities that are best for their situation. Okay, so if they're looking for growth annuities, if they're looking for multi-year guaranteed annuities with a fixed rate for a certain amount of time, I help them with those. Okay, if you're looking for income, maybe from a SPIA, a DIA, maybe you're looking for a fixed index annuity with an income rider that gives you the highest flexibility, but also the highest lifetime payout, then I can help you with those as well. So it just really depends on what you are looking for. It depends on the expert that you would reach out to, right? So if I need new brakes on my car, I'm not going to go to someone who specializes in transmissions, right? I'm going to go to the expert on brakes, kind of like brake masters, right? You would go to them because that's what they work on. That's what they do every single day, okay? And they know those inside and out, okay? It's the same if you're looking for an accountant. You won't talk to your landscaper, right? And this goes without saying, and I hate to beat a dead horse, but you've heard this many, many times. If you want to talk to an expert, someone who specializes in annuities. One other thing I would recommend is talk to someone who is a certified financial fiduciary. I am one of those, and we are really a very, very small minority of advisors who actually hold this designation. And I would say the reason for that is because we are held to a very, very high standard. I have to show you everything that's available, regardless if it pays me a lower or higher commission. Okay, I can't show you just the high commission products. I have to show you all the lower ones, especially if they're in your best interest. Okay, so that's important. So look me up. I'm a certified financial fiduciary, and that's really, really, really important. Also, again, and I just want to emphasize this more than ever, work with someone who really deals with annuities, and that's what they deal with all of the time, every single day, okay? This is a huge purchase, okay? You want to make sure you're working with someone who has all the ins and outs, who knows exactly what's happening with upcoming rate changes and knows when to warn you if you should get into something now or wait, okay? That's important. If you got an advisor that is just kind of sitting on the sidelines and they just offer it whenever you ask about it, that's probably not someone that you should use to purchase your annuity, okay? Nothing against them for managing your money, but for annuity purchases, talk to an expert that deals with annuities only, okay? I'm going to share my screen. I want to illustrate this just a little bit further, okay? So you can kind of see what's out there. All right, so you notice here, there are lots of annuities out there, okay? You've got accumulation FIAs, and those are fixed index annuities, and they're just focused on accumulation. That's all they are focused on, not income. And then you've got, of course, income, and those have income riders attached to those same fixed index annuity contracts. You got RILAs. Okay, what's a RILA? Well, it's just an indexed annuity. There are different types of indexed out there. It's very similar to the FIAs. Then you got MIGAs. MIGAs are multi-year guaranteed annuities. They're the CD of the annuity world. That's really what they are. They're just a fixed rate, except they have advantages over CDs, like they're tax deferred, they're protected against liens and creditors, and so on. Then you got SPIAs. Those are the traditional single premium immediate annuities, and that also you can have as a DIA, where it's a deferred annuity. But of course, those will typically pay you a little bit less lifetime income, and they are not flexible. Okay, you pretty much are locked in once you put the money in. Okay, so those are useful for different circumstances, and I sell those as well. But that's the thing, is I specialize in all of these, and annuities, there are so many things to think about. You got participation rates, and which indexes have the highest participation rates. Okay, which indexes have the highest cap rates, and that's of course dealing with a growth annuity. Okay, and then when it comes to income annuities, which ones have the highest roll-up rate? What about the withdrawal rate? Okay, how long do you get that withdrawal rate? Is it level? Is it increasing? So many things to think about. You have to have an expert in your corner. So, and I'll just kind of show you an example. If I go in here and say, all right, well, what's the highest income? And I'm going to that because most people who reach out to me, they want the highest income. They're like, John, I've worked 30 years. I want the highest guaranteed lifetime income no matter what. Okay, great. So we'll put in here and say, all right, well, let's say $500,000. Okay. Look at $500,000. You're 61 years old. You don't plan on taking income till you're 66. Okay. Just make this a nice, easy 5-year deferral. Well, $500,000 is going to give you, you can see right here, it's $62,000, $62,238 if you want it with Equitrust. If you want A-rated, Corbridge will give you $56,250. Okay. And then you got F&G, you got all these other companies that will give you lifetime income. But if you want the highest payouts, I'm going to show them to you. All right. So, but what if you're married? Well, that changes things, right? Because now the insurance company is on the hook for both lives. Well, let's look at that. If I were to go joint, and let's say your spouse is the same age as you notice the income is less. It's $53,000 for joint. Okay. What if your spouse, I don't know, let's say your spouse is, I don't know if this is going to change it, but let's say they're 67. See if that changes it at all. It doesn't, because it's based off of your age. So again, if you were older, let's say you were 66, again, that will change because mortality tables will tell the insurance company how long you're going to live. So if we look at that and we say, all right, 66, 67, we're taking immediate income. Oh, that's a lot lower. It's $36,750. But again, what if you were 66 and you wanted to defer the income till you're 70? Well, that's going to change because now you're going to have higher withdrawal rates because you're older, and you're going to have that period of 4 years that you're waiting to take income, in which you have that roll-up rate, that income value will rise every single year. All right, so now we're right back up, $53,000. So this, and here's the thing that it's so important. Like you're like, all right, I really don't know what annuity to get. My advisor over at Edward Jones says they've got this one. My advisor over at Fidelity has this one, or whoever, they have access to these annuity contracts, but they don't know the ins and outs. Okay, you have to talk to the expert who deals with annuities 100% of the time. Okay, not 50%, not 10%, but 100% of the time. That's so important. You even have guys out there that sell life insurance, and that's all they do, but they'll sell an annuity every now and then. They're not experts. They're not. It's hard to be an expert if you don't spend all of your time in it. I live and breathe this. And so this is why I push this so hard. When people are wanting to deal with an expert, deal with an annuity expert, okay? You notice my tagline is the guaranteed retirement guy, right? Well, why do I have that tagline? It's because I deal with guarantees. Okay, even with life insurance, yes, you can get a guaranteed life insurance payout. And I do sell those policies, and I have sold a lot of them. But when people are looking for guaranteed retirements, they're usually looking at annuities. Okay, so contact me. There's a link below this video. It goes straight to my calendar, and we'll talk about all of your annuity questions. And of course, if you're looking to buy an annuity, I'd love to help you. So, all right, so let's just see here. Top MIGAs. Okay, your advisor can maybe refer you to a site. Annuity Rate Watch gives you some of these rates, but wouldn't it be nice to just talk to someone who has this at their fingertips? Look at this. Top MIGAs. Top 3 for 2 years is, you can see the top one is 5.25, 5.45 for the 3, 4.95 for the 4, 5.55 for the 5-year, and so on. It just keeps on going. They're all in the 5s right now, as you can see. And then, of course, for the top one, well, you can see for the 9-year, it's like 4.8. But for the top 10-year, it's 5.7. That's huge. And the Feds just lowered their rate. So I don't know how long Heartland National is going to keep it here. Okay, they might lower it next week. So talk to someone who can give you that answer. I can give you that answer. You might be looking at an annuity contract and like, all right, this looks great. And your advisor will say, well, contact me when you're ready. I'm going to tell you, hey, contact me when you're ready. But guess what? The rates go down in 3 days. If you want to lock it in, submit an application. Okay. That's the difference between working with someone who will sell you an annuity versus someone who lives and breathes annuities and is an expert in it and will make sure that you get the best rate and will also let you know if things are about to change. Okay, that's me. So again, if you want to book a call, there's a link below this video. Go straight to my calendar and we'll talk about all of your annuity questions. So, all right. Hope this is valuable. If it is, please like, subscribe, share. And I really appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoy all the content of this channel, and we'll see you in the next video.